My girlfriend said, I can marry up. I replied, then go, marry up. The first time I met Chloe's family, I should have known. Her mother Brenda looked at my Toyota Camry in their circular driveway like it was a stray animal. Her father Robert shook my hand while scanning me for net worth. But I loved Chloe, and for 2 years, I told myself their disdain was worth it. At dinner one night, Brenda asked about my project management job like it was in air quotes. David, Sarah's last boyfriend, was in private equity. They're in Monaco this week. Chloe's brother Kevin smirked. Got to respect a guy who knows his ceiling. I looked at Chloe, waiting for her to defend me. She just took a sip of wine. A month later, we found a perfect craftsman house. We can put the Christmas tree right there, Chloe said, giddy. Imagine a swing set out back someday. I poured every dollar of my savings into that house. The down payment cleaned me out completely. The night before closing, I was packing boxes when Chloe said, we can't buy the house. What? Did the financing fall through? It's us, she said, voice rehearsed. My family's right. I need to think about my future. A real future. Chloe, what is this? I met someone. Jason. He's a partner at a law firm. He has prospects. She looked at me, dismissive. This thing with us, it's just settling. I stared at the box at my feet. The future I'd worked for, paid for. You're telling me this now? The day before we close? You let me drain my savings knowing you were done? She shrugged. It's just a house, Alex. It's not my fault you can't provide the kind of life I deserve. My family says I can marry up, and I'm going to marry up. I looked at her, placed the tape dispenser gently on the box. Then go marry up, Chloe. I hope he's worth it. I picked up my keys and walked out. Next morning, I sat outside the title company. I could still run, take the financial hit, but backing out felt like letting them win. Inside, the realtor asked, where's Chloe? She's not coming. Just you? Just me. I signed line after line. When she handed me the keys, the house is mine. First night, I lay in a sleeping bag on bare bedroom floor. Every creak was Chloe's ghost. Then I went to the hardware store and found a paint chip called Midnight Ocean, deep, bold blue. Chloe would have hated it. I bought a gallon. As the roller swept that color over sterile white, something unlocked. It was defiance. I started a garden, turning hard soil until my hands were raw. I was planting my flag. 2 months in, Kevin texted, heard you bought the house. Bold move. I'm doing well, Kevin. The house is great. I blocked his number immediately. Then Brenda called. We need you to talk to Chloe. This Jason, he ended things. Said he wasn't ready for commitment. She's devastated. After everything you two had, you need to be the bigger person. I stopped sanding the porch. Brenda, being the bigger person is just a phrase people like you use when you want someone you've mistreated to clean up your mess. I'm not interested. I ended the call. Texts started from unknown numbers. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. Delete. I drove by the house. The garden is beautiful. Block. Please, can we just talk? Block. Months later, I met Maria, a geologist who loved my bold blue wall and had no time for drama. One Saturday, I was planting an oak tree in the front yard, the legacy tree Chloe and I had always talked about. Maria was on the porch swing reading. A car stopped. Chloe stood there, looking diminished. Expensive clothes hanging loose, face pale, eyes haunted. They scanned the vibrant porch, thriving garden. Maria, me, kneeling in earth. Alex, voice fragile. You planted the oak tree. We always talked about that. I stood, brushing dirt from my knees. You shouldn't be here. I had to. I'm so sorry. My family poisoned me. I was stupid. Her eyes darted to Maria, then back. I threw away the best thing that ever happened to me. She gestured at everything. This was supposed to be ours. I didn't move. It was ours. Then you chose differently, and I chose to build a life here without you. We can fix this, she cried. We can get back what we had. I shook my head. No, Chloe. What we had was built on a foundation you and your family cracked beyond repair. I glanced at Maria, then back at Chloe. What I have now is built on something solid. On my own terms. I picked up the trowel. I need you to leave.